Thoroughbred Action is presented by Hardacre Farm.
Hello again, everyone. We're off and running on this Sunday edition of Thoroughbred Action. Jason Blewett joining you from blustery, chilly, but sunny Gulfstream Park. 10 races coming your way as we wrap up the week here at GP. Let's send it up to Pete Aiello for track conditions and weather.
It's cooled off in South Florida since yesterday's Classico del Caribe program, but it's a beautiful day weather-wise. Temperatures in the 60s with a sunny sky, a fast main track, a good turf course, 2 races on the turf, 3 others taken off. First race of the afternoon over the main track at 1 mile. Claimers in for a price tag of $6,250. A field of 11 signed on. The heavily favored runner was number 8, Russian Greek. Racing at Gulfstream. Beautiful beginning for the favorite Russian Greek, who's sent immediately to the front from Donegal Hall, who moves up at the rail. Dizzy Gillespie in the white blinkers between horses. And up on the far outside, that's Angel C as they run out of the chute. It's Russian Greek and Jaramillo who have the lead. Angel C on the outside, Dizzy Gillespie toward the rail. Then it's back to Valordu and Cookies Are Good. They're together 4th and 5th, ahead of Over Limit. Then down at the rail, it's Donegal Hall, a length better than Abtall. The 3 at the back are Hangry, Sir Sparky, and Sandbrook Edge. They race down the backstretch after completing opening quarter in 23 and 4. Up front, the leader, Russian Greek, a length and a half. Dizzy Gillespie is clearly second. They've moved well clear of the others from Angel C, Over Limit, and Donegal Hall, who follow the leaders. Then it's back to Valordu. Losing ground, Cookies Are Good. Hangry has an inside lane. Sir Sparky and Abtall are next, and 4 to the trailer, Sandbrook Edge, as they round the far turn. The opening half mile complete in 46 and 4. That's a big-time second quarter as Russian Greek maintains control. Dizzy Gillespie doing everything he can to try to stay close in second. Well clear of Over Limit and Hangry tacking on. Hangry's up into third while 3 wide. Donegal Hall's at the rail and they're at the top of the stretch. Hot and heavy confrontation up front with Russian Greek still in front, but Dizzy Gillespie still right alongside. Dizzy Gillespie now to put ahead in front. Russian Greek tries to answer the charge from second. 4 lengths back to Over Limit and Hangry. Cookies Are Good from last. Russian Greek does have something in the tank. Jaramillo gets a little bit more and he's in front again. Dizzy Gillespie not going down without a fight, and he's coming right back. Dizzy Gillespie with the momentum and the win. Dizzy Gillespie earned that from Russian Greek, who gave him everything he wanted. Third was Sandbrook Edge, and then Hangry in 139. What? Number 8, Russian Greek, had a big-time fight on his hands, and it was a fight he lost in the last round as number 5, Dizzy Gillespie, nails him on the money under a strong ride from Albin Jimenez for trainer Yvonne Belsor and owner Bruno Schickendots. 8, Russian Greek second. 9, Sandbrook Edge finished third. To the second race now on the start of the early pick 4, 5 furlongs on turf. Claimers in for a price tag of $16,000. Rider change on 5, Ms. Martha to Ray Ganpath. Scratch the 13, it's easy to say. A field of 12. Favorite, number 3, Bistro Moncourt. And they're off. From the outside, Para Vivir was away well, but not quicker than Awesome and Then Some, who puts ahead in front. Touch of Quality moves to challenge and races into second. Away in third is Lady Greatness. Bonnie Breeze on the outside takes over 4th, and Para Vivir, who won the start but settles in 5th. Gap of another 2 lengths back to Hug a Tree with Beyond Deddy's Song next toward the rail. Out wide on the course is Indominus, Miss Martha between horses. Far outside in Our Sweet Exchange. The 2 at the back are Kaiser's Delight, then Bistro Moncourt. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn through an opening quarter in 22 and 3. Awesome and Then Some and jockey Edgard Zayas control the pace. They lead 3 parts of a length. Touch of Quality on a rebid second. Lady Greatness is third. Hug a Tree and the red colors get started while 4 wide. Then back at the inside, Beyond Deddy's Song and Para Vivir, and they turn in. It's Awesome and Then Some, tackled by Touch of Quality, who launches the attack for Panici. Touch of Quality now puts ahead in front. Lady Greatness is third. Hug a Tree is 4th. Late run from Bistro Moncourt, but Touch of Quality edges clear to win it. Touch of Quality by almost 2 in the end. Hug a Tree second, very close for third between Awesome and Then Some and Lady Greatness. Then Bistro Moncourt in 59 and 1. The favorite Bistro Moncourt dropped too far back to make a serious impact in today's second race. And number 9, Touch of Quality, springs the upset under jockey Luca Panici for owner-trainer Dan Pita. 2, Hug a Tree second. 7, Lady Greatness third. Time for a commercial break. Still plenty of great racing action left. Don't go away.
The Pegasus World Cup Invitational is January 27th at Gulfstream Park, and that weekend we have something new, the Pegasus World Cup Betting Championship. I'm lucky to be joined enough by 2 guys who will be playing in this tournament, including
Ray Arsenault, defending NEC champion.
And
Hi, Acacia. I'm Ross Gallo. I'm a 13-time NHC qualifier and also a member of the NTRA Players Committee.
We're so excited for it. Join us here at Gulfstream Park. $500,000 expected pool, no entry fee if played on site. This is for the players.
Back now for the third race of the afternoon, an allowance race at a mile and a 16th over the main track. A field of 6. All eyes on the very classy 3-year-old, number 4, Giuseppe the Great. And they're off. From the rail, Flemish Cap begins the best. Red Crescent is going with them, so the inside pair the quickest to begin, with the heavily favorite Giuseppe the Great racing behind the speed in third. Full of Mine is next, and then Prince Tito. Cheech Thunder, the stretch runner, is last of all as they round the first turn. Up front, Flemish Cap trying to back down the pace. He leads 3 parts of a length over Red Crescent in second. Giuseppe the Great is now third, followed by Full of Mine in fourth. Prince Tito is a bit wide through that first turn. In fact, he's 5 wide on the course. And then it's 6 lengths to the trailer, Cheech Thunder. They leave now the turn and straighten for their backstretch run, and Flemish Cap and Miguel Vasquez have backed down the pace as they complete a quarter in just 25 and 2. Red Crescent is alongside the leader in second. Giuseppe the Great at 1-5 is racing in third, 2 lengths off the leader. From fourth and Prince Tito, then Full of Mine, and Cheech Thunder gives them an 11-length head start as they head to the half-mile pole. Up front, the leader continues to be Flemish Cap after a 50-2 half-mile. Red Crescent on the outside for Roberto Alvarado Jr. is second. Giuseppe the Great is third. On the outside, and Prince Tito from fourth. And Prince Tito going to try to box in the favorite here as they round the far turn. Prince Tito now 3 wide, and Sias will have to find some place to go, or at least wait and get out from the outside as they run to the top of the stretch. The leader is Red Crescent from Flemish Cap in second. Now Giuseppe the Great will muscle out and try to get inside of the fourth horse, Prince Tito. Full of Mine and Cheech Thunder are next as they run to the top of the stretch. Clear racetrack for Giuseppe the Great, but Red Crescent the leader. Red Crescent off the turn in front, but Giuseppe the Great, the classy colt, is on the outside and charging at him. Red Crescent tries to fight off Giuseppe the Great. Red Crescent is dead game. Giuseppe the Great right alongside. Red Crescent, Giuseppe the Great. It's going to be tight. It's Giuseppe the Great. Giuseppe the Great gets a narrow victory over a stubborn Red Crescent with Flemish Cap third. Trainer Nick Zito obviously wanted to give Giuseppe the Great a confidence builder here this afternoon. He got the job done. Not so sure about the confidence, though, as he had to work hard to get the money under Luis Saez from Masarasa and Nick Zito. 2, Red Crescent second. 1 for Flemish Cap ran third. To the fourth race now. It's 6 furlongs over the main track. These are maiden claimers in for a price tag of $12,500. A field of 11. The heavily favored runner was number 10, Final Flurry. And they're off. From the outside, Final Flurry wins the break, but Little Florentina is up to challenge, and Hostile But Awesome has speed. Yonofue comes away third and down toward the rail. Then down at the fence is Appealing Music. She's into the top 4. Splitting horses on the outside is St. Therese with Lady Alondra caught widest of all. Then back at the rail to Me Warrior ahead of Maminka and Gamer Girl, and it's a distance. It's at least 7 or 8 to the trailer Adios Sweet Notes. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Hostile But Awesome has the lead. Little Florentina's second. Final Flurry ready to go right now for Juarez. She's up the challenge for the lead. At the 3 furlong point, Gamer Girl tacks on from fourth now into third. 3 wide and Lady Alondra, then Yonofue. Trying to run on is Maminka with St. Therese. Back at the inside is Appealing Music and Me Warrior. Adios Sweet Notes trying to play catch up at the back with a quarter of a mile left to go. Gamer Girl on the outside of the favorite who just took the lead. Final Flurry is in front off the turn. Back to second is Little Florentina. Gamer Girl on the outside. Late run from St. Therese with an 1/8 of a mile to go. Final Flurry now asked to do some work, and she's responding nicely. It's Final Flurry for Nick Juarez in the Gary Gullo Shed Road to win it easily in the end by about 4. Second, Gamer Girl. Third to St. Therese. Fourth was Maminka in a photo over Yonofue in 1:12 and 1. Trainer Gary Gullo making an impact in the early stages of the championship meeting. He gets his second winner of the week with number 10, Final Flurry, under a strong ride from Nick Juarez. She leveled off nicely inside the final 16th and prevails for owners Frank Balevia, Gary Gullo Racing, and Bob Peterson Stable. Second, 11, Gamer Girl at a massive number ahead of number 8, St. Therese, who ran third. To the 5th race now on the start of today's Rainbow 6, race number 5, off the turf, main track at 7 furlongs. Scratch the 2, 5, 8, 10, and 12. This was a wide open betting race. And they're off. He's True Brew begins well on the outside from the fence. High Flying Guy has speed, and rushing between horses is Alfredo. Alfredo is up to challenge the leader. He's True Brew. He's True Brew, chirped along by Juarez to maintain control, but he does. In fact, he now crosses over and leads the way a length and a quarter. Alfredo is out off heels under Jaramillo and races in second. High Flying Guy is third with Going to the Beach in fourth. Out wide is Crown to the Gold. McManaman in the blue blinkers is rushing forward, and the trailer is Fledermaus, but he's only about 2.5 lengths off the lead after the opening quarter in just 23 and 3. To the half-mile pole they go, and up front, He's True Blue in front to half a length. On the outside, Alfredo is second. McManaman is now third. From fourth and Going to the Beach at the inside and High Flying Guy. Then Fledermaus, and dropping to last is Crown to the Gold. Around the far turn they go, less than 3 furlongs to run. Juarez working overtime on He's True Brew, who has the lead. Alfredo launching the attack second. McManaman is now third. High Flying Guy and Going to the Beach comprise the contenders with a quarter of a mile left to go. Here's McManaman with a sweeping run on the outside. Chamafi sets him down for the drive, and he moves away by 3. Back to second is Alfredo with He's True Brew. On the outside and High Flying Guy, widest of all is Going to the Beach, but this one's over. Put a ring around McManaman as he's striding clear to an easy victory. It's McManaman going away by 6 by 7. McManaman in a romp. High Flying Guy was second, third was Going to the Beach, and fourth was He's True Brew in 127 and 1. Wide open race on paper, but number 3, McManaman, turns it into a one-horse tour de force with 3/16 to go, drawing away for an easy score under Jover Chamafi. Antonio Sano trains the Son of Violence for Caroli Racing, Polymers Racing, and 3 Marias Racing. It was 1 High Flying Guy up for second, ahead of 7 Going to the Beach, who ran third.
Passion for horses and a commitment to breed champions is the foundation of Hardacre Farm. Founded in 1999 by Amy Tarrant, owner, breeder, and trainer, Hardacre Farm, now based in Ocala, continues its tradition of success. From the Breeders' Cup to Gulfstream Park, Hardacre Farm, from the breeding shed to the racetrack, in pursuit of producing the best.
We have to take care of these horses that, give us so much joy.
Being accredited by the TAA gives us instant credibility.
People trust us even more than they have before because they know that the TAA has been to all of our locations and that our horses are well cared for.
I mean, this farm wouldn't look the way it is, these horses wouldn't look the way they are if it wasn't for the generosity and the hard work of the Thoroughbred Aftercare Alliance.
They've united our whole industry in terms of the aftercare movement.
We're all working together for the same purpose.
To race 6 now, off the turf, main track at 7 furlongs. This race has claimers in for a price tag of $16,000. Scratch the 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 16. Luca Panici on the 4, Fast Fire. The favorite was the 13, Mo Bourbon. From between horses, Switched was away well. Mo Bourbon and Salutation have split, and splitting horses now is Susu's Kitten up to challenge. Love My Cotton moves out the rail. So as they link up with the main course, it's Mo Bourbon and Love My Cotton heads apart for the top. Indian Scout is on the far outside. Away in fourth is Susu's Kitten. Then it's a gap of 3 to Salutation with Switched on his outside. The 3 at the back are Fast Fire, Woodburn, and Perp. They raced at the half-mile pole, and Love My Cotton and Alvaro Doniz put ahead in front. So on the outside in Mo Bourbon from second, Indian Scout is a 3-wide third, tugging a bit for Sayas, ready for the green light. From fourth and Switched around Susu's Kitten and Salutation. Then back to Woodburn and Fast Fire, and still nothing from Perp. Around the far turn they go. Mo Bourbon has the lead, immediately tackled by Indian Scout, who moves strongly, and now Indian Scout puts his neck in front. From third and Switch, that's all for Love My Cotton. Trying to run on from the back is Woodburn with a quarter of a mile to go. The race will be won or lost through Indian Scout, who is strictly the one to beat off the turn with a length and a half advantage. Here's Switch launching an attack on his outside second. Woodburn continues to chip away from third with 3/16 to go. Sayas gets to work on the leader, Indian Scout, who's now put up against the wall and not responding to the challenge of Switched, who has to hold off Woodburn. Switched is in front. Woodburn going to take a late lunge. Here's Woodburn at Switched, but Switched is hanging on. Switched won it. Woodburn second, Indian Scout third, and 125 and 3. Number 12, Switched, with a game performance in today's 6th race, springs the upset after wearing down the pace setter and holding off the closer under Lionel Reyes for trainer Anna Varsi and owner Kathy Macheski. It was 1 Woodburn second ahead of the 14 Indian Scout, who had everything in his own hands but failed to fire in the final furlong. He had to settle for third. To the 7th race now. The 7th race, the start of the late pick 4 at 6 furlongs, the David Josephson Memorial Classic. A field of 8. These are maidens of the special weight variety. Race time favorite and odds on, in fact, was number 3, Treasure in Heaven. And they're off. The favorite was away very well, Treasure in Heaven, but Sarah Street has speed, and up on the outside, sent hard is Alter Moon. Alter Moon and Sarah Street 1-2. Racing in third is Treasure in Heaven, only 2 lengths off the pace setter, followed by Muchacha Uno, and Dreams Are Free to her inside. Then it's another 2 lengths back to the inside, and Showgirl, she's third last. Second last is Miss Surprise, and the trailer is Blue Whale. They make their way past the half mile and move to the far turn. Sarah Street dogged on the outside by Alter Moon. They're in lockstep up front. Racing in third is Treasure in Heaven from fourth, and Muchacha Uno. She's now only about 2 lengths off the lead as the favorite's pinned in for this point in time. Down at the inside fifth is Showgirl ahead of Miss Surprise, and still it's about 7 or 8 to the trailer Blue Whale as they run to the top of the stretch. There's a 1/4 mile left to go, and on the outside it's long shot Alter Moon who has the lead, and Alter Moon moves away from Sarah Street. Treasure in Heaven is third. She's in the clear, and she has 3 lengths to raise, and here she comes now. The favorite Treasure in Heaven set down for the final furlong by Javier Castellano, trying to track down this stubborn foe Alter Moon. Alter Moon inside, Treasure in Heaven outside. Treasure in Heaven, a very nice winner indeed. Javier Castellano and the favorite wins it by a length and 3/4. Great run from Alter Moon second, Muchacha Uno third, Sarah Street finished fourth. Number 3, Treasure in Heaven, takes care of business with a nice stretch kick inside the final 1/8 of a mile, under confident handling from Javier Castellano for trainer Brian Lynch and Town & Country Racing. Big long shot, number 8, Alter Moon, fired a huge shot to be second, ahead of the 5, Muchacha Uno, who ran third. We turn our attention next to race number 8 and the start of the late pick 3. This race stayed on turf, and it was run at 1 mile. An allowance optional claiming event, scratched the 1, 2, and 3. A field of 7. The favorite was the 9, Total Joint. And they're off. From the far outside, General Magooby was away well. Down at the inside, Beneficiaries being sent along. Taken in hand is the Big Gray, My Point Exactly. He'll land in a good spot, third behind the speed. Total Joint is now fourth, and then the 3 at the back are Tricked Up, Blue Harbor, and Converge. They charge into the first turn, chasing that sharp speed of Beneficiary. He wanted the lead, and he has it. He leads 2.5 over General Magooby in second. My Point Exactly is now third. Total Joint is fourth. Blue Harbor in the orange colors is next. Converge is a bit keen. He drops to the back of the field with Tricked Up on his outside. They make their way through the opening quarter in 23 and 4. It's Leonel Reyes, it's Beneficiary with the advantage. General Magooby on the outside turns up the pressure from second. My Point Exactly is third and under restraint. Then it's Blue Harbor and Total Joint. The 2 at the back continue to be Tricked Up and Converge. They race to the final half mile of the contest, and up front, Beneficiary leads narrowly. General Magooby on the outside in second. My Point Exactly is at a beautiful setup. He's third, still waiting for the green light. Back to fourth and Total Joint, then from between horses, Blue Harbor. Converge is out of last, and Tricked Up is the trailer. 4 lengths from first to last, less than 3 furlongs to run. On the outside, and General Magooby to put ahead in front of Beneficiary. My Point Exactly had a good trip, but he's not quickened yet. Working into the clear is Total Joint with Blue Harbor. Converge ducking to the inside as they turn for home. Converge, what a trip! Converge thread the needle and take a short lead from General Magooby, who's alongside second. Down the outside, and My Point Exactly is weak and late, but they're inside the final furlong, and Converge and Luca Panici have the lead, and make no mistake about it, the ride won this race. Converge in front. Second, General Magooby. Third was Blue Harbor, then Total Joint in 1:39 and 2. You literally cannot get a better trip on turf than number 5 Converge did in today's 8th race. Panici was either going to get through or fall over the inside rail, and Converge gave him the first option. He fired through on the inside to get the money. Now Paul Chatterpaul, the winning trainer, EV Racing, the winning owner. Again, a heads-up ride from Luca Panici. Time for a timeout. When we come back, the late daily double. 2-year-old sprinting on the main track right after this.
Crossing the finish line for the last time can mean an uncertain future for many horses. Recognizing the need for a dignified retirement, the racing industry has made racehorse aftercare a top priority. In partnership with Gulfstream Park and the Florida Horsemen's Association, Florida Track provides retraining and adoption services for retired racehorses. Thanks to their efforts, the end of a racing career can signal the beginning of a new career. in show jumping, trail riding, police work, even therapy for children and veterans. However, good intentions do not come without cost. As a nonprofit organization, Florida Track relies on tax-deductible donations and volunteers to help pay for feed, training, housing, and veterinary care. To find out how you can help, contact Florida Track today. Your support will go a long way towards a new beginning.
Back now for race number 9 on the program. Starter allowance optional claiming event. 6 furlongs over the main track. These are 2-year-olds with a field of 10. No changes here. Off-time favorites included the 1, Can't Say No, and the 6, Fortune Cookie. And they're off. Oh My Warrior away well. Splitting horses is Hardway winner. Salambo has speed from the rail. And racing in between horses is Mucho Prospect. He lands third. Then it's the favorite I Can't Say No with Fortune Cookie in between horses. Out wide on the course, Oh My Warrior with I Idolize You. At the back of the field are Ballistico. From between horses, What a Classy Laddie and Jalen Hurts. They make their way to the half-mile pole, past the half-mile pole with Salambo, loose up top, leads a length and a half, now make it 2. Hardway winner second, Mucho Prospect third. Racing from fourth is Fortune Cookie, around the favorite, who needs to get going, Can't Say No, has dropped better than 7 lengths off the lead. Oh My Warrior is next and trying to run on as I Idolize You. At the back of the field, Ballistico, and the trailer is What a Classy Laddie as they run to the top of the stretch. With the lead, Salambo now off the turn with a length and a half to work with. Trying to stay with him second is Mucho Prospect, back to third, Hardway winner. What a Classy Laddie finds his best stride and comes on next alongside Fortune Cookie with 1/8 of a mile left to go. Here's Mucho Prospect, set down driving and collars Salambo in deep stretch. A big run coming from Fortune Cookie, but time has run out. The winner, Mucho Prospect and Edgar Zayas by 2 in the end. Fortune Cookie rolls home for second, Salambo third, Jalen Hurts fourth. What a Classy Laddie finished fifth. Minor upset in today's 9th race is number 4, Mucho Prospect, wears down the pace setter and holds off an on-rushing Fortune Cookie for the money under Edgar Zayas for Commonwealth Stable and Leo Esparra Jr. Number 6, Fortune Cookie rolled home but ran out of time, ran second ahead of the 2, Salambo, who set the pace but had to settle for third. To the 10th and final race at 7 furlongs over the main track, maiden claimers in for a price tag of $25,000. This race taken off the turf. Scratch the 1 and 7. Rider changes on 10, Pirate Beach to Juan Carlos Diaz, and 13, Miyago to Edgar Zayas. And runners away. Miyago sent hard for the lead, but he's not fast enough then to get to Calypso deep in the early stages. Driving it up, here's Ere, and down inside Nono Nino. 3 across the course as Nono Nino takes the track behind the speed 4th. Go Hippo Go is away racing in 5th, and outside to Pirate Beach, widest of all is Macrique, then comes Global Hero, length back to King to Fright and Revolving Sun, and then it's 3 to the trailer, Stuck With You. They make their way down the backstretch, and up front, the leader is still Ere, and Marcos Meneses by a neck. Calypso Deep is second, Miyago is third. Go Hippo Go is 4th. Nono Nino is now racing in 5th. On the outside, Pirate Beach is 6th. 3 back to Macrique 7th. 8th is Stuck With You. 9th is King to Fright. 10th is Global Hero, and Revolving Sun is last of the 11 as they round the far turn. 23-1 for the opening quarter speed. Miyago on the attack again. And Miyago and Edgar Zayas mean business now, and they take the lead 3 parts of a length. Ere is second, put to a full-out drive. Go Hippo Go is third. The rest are not making any significant inroads on Miyago through a 47.5 mile. Edgar Zayas and Miyago strictly the one to beat off the turn with the 2-length lead. Ere tries to stay on second, well clear of Go Hippo Go third, then Nono Nino. Final furlong, Miyago wanders a bit, but still well clear. And the Sunday finale will go to Miyago. Antonio Sano and Edgar Zayas hook up, and they'll win it easy in the end. They won it by at least 4. Up for second, Nono Nino. Global Hero did some work to get third, nailing Ere, then Go Hippo Go to complete the high five. Edgar Zayas with a sweep of the lead daily double as Miyago breaks well from an outside gate, was outsprinted early, but poised to strike off the flank of the leaders, and strike he did, ending up an easy winner for trainer Antonio Sano, who gets his second training victory of the day, this one for Jay Stables. Second 2, Nono Nino, ahead of the 6 Global Hero, who flew home to get third. No winners in the high five triggers a carryover into Wednesday's card of more than $4,000. The late pick 5, $8,193.10. In the Rainbow 6, we did have multiple winning wagers. 20-cent return is $10,995.84. Triggers a carryover into Wednesday's card, just less than $40,000.
And that's it. Another 10-race card in the books. We'll take a couple of days off, Monday and Tuesday, and back at it this coming Wednesday with the first race post of 12:35. Good night, everybody.
Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired.